Can I help you anything?
Yeah, nigga, help me. Nigga, you in my trap doing interviews. I don't see nothing funny, and I don't care about that gun on your hip.
Yeah, well.
You in my trap, so yeah, you can help me.
Let me tell you something. The whole city my trap. The whole city my trap.
What you got going on? You asking me
I'm doing my interviews. I'm good.
All right, so is you good?
I'm too good.
Yeah.
I'm too good.
Nah, you ain't good. Trust me.
Maybe me walking down this corridor that I don't normally walk down.
Right.
Maybe this is the time for you to open up and talk about some of that stuff.
I guess. Maybe. I'm about to cry, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm just like to the point where I'm able to deal with the things that have happened to me, and it took me so long to deal with them. I haven't.
Don't know if you can take the pain.
It's like I don't fear anything because I have my faith in God. So I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna open up because maybe God's telling me I need to. And then one point I wanted to marry. You know what I mean? I actually told the person I wanted to marry them. I was
the person, meaning the person that was doing.
Yeah.
And so was this still your brother or was this someone else?
No, it was my brother.
I tell you what. How does that feel to fully talk about that?
What's up, YouTube? I want to give a big salute to my daughters for consistently showing up and showing out in the gym this summer. But now that school is starting, I won't be able to go to the gym with Katie. So I'll be training with him virtually on our new channel, Atlanta Daily Workouts, where you'll be able to follow along with Katie training his clients virtually, including yours truly. Have access to his live kettlebell class and just watch good-looking people working out live. Come and get fit with us. Atlanta Daily Workouts. Now back to the content.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So are you homeless?
I am.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I am 43.
43, and so how long have you been homeless?
About 6 months now. 6
months?
Mm-hmm.
What happened 6 months ago that caused you to become homeless?
I was in a little situation that was not a healthy, so I
like relationship?
Relationship situation.
Hold on real quick. You good, brother?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm wonderful.
Good. Can I help you anything?
Yeah, nigga, help me. Nigga, you in my trap doing interviews. I don't see nothing funny, and I don't care about that gun on your hip.
Yeah, well.
You in my trap, so yeah, you can help me.
Let me tell you something. The whole city my trap. The whole city my trap.
What you got going on? You asking me?
I'm doing my interviews. I'm good.
All right, so is you good?
I'm too good.
Yeah. I'm
too good.
Nah, you ain't good. Trust me. You in the war zone right now, my boy.
Hey, look, that's good. That's good. I'm ready for war.
Back to this.
We right back to it. we leave the clowns in the circus.
Nothing could ever stop a real thing. So, with that being said,
so what happened 6 months ago that caused you to become homeless?
I was in a relationship, a little situation. I'll put it as that, and I had to do what I had to do to get up out of it. I'm not a victim, so I don't even want to talk about the negative.
How long was you in the situation for?
Oh, about a couple of years. A couple of years.
Okay.
I've been.
So was it like a relationship, or was it like kind of here there?
It was here there. I'm just leave it at that. Because
we're gonna tap into that. I'm gonna get back to that. Okay, so you left that situation about 6 months ago,
right?
And kind of been homeless ever since.
Correct.
Okay. Was this a male?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 7.
7 kids?
I do.
Be fruitful and multiply. That's what the good book say, right? Yes. Okay. How old is the oldest? How young is the youngest?
29 and 14.
29 and 14. Okay. And so 29, 43. So that's like around 14.
Nope, 13.
13? Okay. So 13 when you had your first.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fairly young. We're gonna tap back into that too.
Okay.
Have you been married?
No.
No. Okay. So
no.
So let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts.
You from Massachusetts?
I am.
Hey, man. Shout out that Massachusetts, man. I think I had somebody from Boston, but I don't think I ever had somebody, you say...
Boston. It's
okay,
I'm 45 minutes from Boston.
Okay. I get it. All right. So growing up in Massachusetts, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
I had mom and stepdad. Unfortunately, my dad, he went to prison when I was 2 for 16 years. He's back in prison. I have that side in me, too. I've been incarcerated most of my life as well.
What was the longest stint that you did in prison?
Oh, about 2 years almost.
Okay,
yeah, almost 2 years.
What was that for?
I was with my kid's father, and let's just say I was his getaway girl. You know what I mean? I would do anything for my man. So I kind of was the getaway driver when he was boosting. So
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was about 27, 28.
27, 28?
Yeah, and I pointed out to 3 years and 8 months when I got the prison sentence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so no. So growing up, you had mom and stepdad.
Right.
You have brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Where are you in the birth order?
I am the youngest. I
You
am
the baby.
I am the baby.
How old is the closest next to
Man,
you? How much older?
I want to say if I'm 43, my brother's about 46.
Okay, it's about 3 years older type deal.
Yeah, he's a Gemini. I'm like my 4 brothers. I'm the girl Gemini. So
I'm a Gemini too.
Yeah, so I'm thorough. I am
June or
thorough.
May?
June.
Okay, I'm June too.
Okay,
that's
June
lit. That's
17th.
lit.
Yeah.
We lit. All right, I get it. Gemini power.
Yeah,
Let's
powerful
get it.
people.
All right.
Powerful.
Okay, so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
You know what? When I was in the situation growing up, I was always like rebellion. But today, looking at it, I had a really good childhood. I went to Catholic school. You know, I wasn't raised in the projects. You know, my grandmother had a house. I'd never seen her with a man. My stepfather always worked. You know what I mean? My stepfather raised my children. So, you know what I mean? I was surrounded by good, powerful people.
So your grandma lived with your mom? Like,
No. My grandmother lived in our own house. But we
Okay,
always
but
went
it
to
was
grandma's.
right. I get.
You know what
I know.
mean?
I know
So
how it was back in the day.
She was mama too. That she's on my forearm.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
But I was born with morals and values like GI cleaning. You always keep your house clean.
So let's talk about it. So, all right. So before we get to that, because I'm gonna ask about the pregnancy at 13, but before we get to that, just growing up, did anything like ever happen? Like any type of?
Yeah.
Okay. So what age did that happen?
10.
10.
Yeah.
And so what was it that happened?
I was molested by a family member.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a family member that was on your same age group or someone older?
Older.
Okay, so like an uncle type deal?
No.
Who was it?
I'd rather not. Yeah. But it happened by a close family member, I'll say that.
Was it
Close,
someone that
very
lived in the
close.
house with you?
Yes, at one time. Yeah.
Okay. Because here's the thing. The reason why I ask is because when we get these details, we get a chance to actually stave off what may happen to somebody else.
Right.
Because they may not be thinking like, you know, a brother or a stepbrother or this or that or a stepdad or whoever. They may not be thinking that that person would do it, but by hearing your story, they may say, well, shit, maybe I should reconsider sending my little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but on that note, let's just let's take who did it. Like, let's take the gender or the title of the person out the.
That's
out the
fine.
picture.
So what was it that happened?
So I got molested, but anyways, back to this. It doesn't matter if my brother molested me, right, and your brother molested you. However you can take it mentally and how I can take it mentally is totally different. It's the trauma. It's the trauma that happens. You know what I mean? It once you're traumatized, the title of it or the gender, it's just the hurt, the pain that you deal with. You know what I mean? The title or the gender doesn't even matter. It's the abuse. It's
The fact that you were taken when
advantage
you
of.
didn't want to be.
Right. It was taken from
So
me.
what was it that happened? Like, so you say they molested you.
Right.
Was it, so it didn't go as far as the R word is what I'm hearing?
No.
Okay, okay.
No. We were both young. You know what I mean? Like, we were both young. It took me 36 years to say something to that person. But it has changed my life in a way that.
Did they recognize it as something that
At
they
that
did
point,
to you, or
they did at that
were
point.
they like the same age, or were they?
No, they were older.
How many years older?
Ooh, like 5 years older.
Okay, so if you were 10, they was 15 type deal.
Right.
Okay, so long story short, they somehow, touched, groped, something like that. Okay, and obviously that had a traumatic effect on you.
Of course, I had a child when I was 13.
Was that the only? So did that, I guess, make you like hypersexual after that?
Of course, yeah. It opened the door.
Was it like the only incident like that occurred, or was it an ongoing thing?
It was an ongoing thing. It happened again with another. It happened a couple times within my life.
With different like family members and stuff like that.
With different close family members.
Did they know that each other had did it, or like what?
No, not at all, not at all. And to tell you the truth, I was so traumatized and I suppressed most of it that the only one that I remembered and acknowledged was the first one. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It traumatized me to the point where I made myself think that the others didn't happen. I didn't talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
But-
kind of blacked it out.
My brain did.
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, for your protection.
Yes.
I get
It's
that. I get
amazing.
that. Have you been able to talk to like a therapist or anything like that about it?
I haven't. Fact of the matter is this, because and there's nothing wrong with therapists, but I want to validate my story. I want to begin my story from my beginning and my end. I don't want to be told not to, only use I statements and things of that sort. But like that's why I'm going to college right now, because I'm going to open up a place called Validation Inc., where people are able to come and validate their story from their beginning, their end, and tell their story through their pain. Because can't nobody tell their story. Can't nobody walk in their shoes. Our DNAs are separate, so we can never identify. You know what I mean? Identical twins ain't even identical. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I get that, but then, the same way that you're saying, people may not be able to identify with this person, that person. Same thing may happen with your place, right? So, so the point is to just understand that. Because I agree with you about therapists, right?
No.
Not all therapists are created equal.
No.
Okay, I can tell you that. I've had many therapists, and some of them are decent, and some of them are just trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
they shut you down. They tell you how to tell your story.
I was about to say, instead of allowing you to just express yourself. Mm-hmm. So, and that's all I was trying to get you to, give you a chance to just kind of express what happened. But I get if you're not ready to tap into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you say that because, like I say, you ended up pregnant at 13. Was that with someone that was like much older?
Oh, of course.
Oh, were you saying of course? Okay, so
you know what I mean? Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
I mean, I've heard thousands of these stories, so I've heard them go the full spectrum.
No.
But so okay, so how much older are we talking about?
Oh, about 15 years older. I was 13. My baby daddy was like 18.
18 or 28?
No, 18.
Okay, you said 15 years older.
No. I was 13 and he was 18.
Okay. No, but you had said he was 15 years older at first.
No, 5, I meant.
Okay, 5. Okay.
15,
Okay, I was like, whoa. Okay.
My baby daddy's 13 years, but it opened the door. One of my kids' fathers are 13 years older than me.
But that was when you was an adult?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You were still a teenager?
No. I was
Okay.
But, yeah, my first relationships were with older men.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. So he was 18, you were 13. And y'all was like in a relationship, or y'all was just kind of doing what kids do?
Just doing what kids do.
And so you ended up pregnant. Mm-hmm. What was everybody's reaction when you turned up pregnant?
They didn't find out until I was 8 months pregnant.
8 months? The hell? Was you a bigger girl? Was you a big girl or something?
Because that was back in the day. That was in '95, so all the baggy clothes was in. So
right.
I did it. But listen,
I get it.
and that's when Tupac's song came out, Brenda's Having a Baby. I was so scared. I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? But God does what he needs to do. And my mom was still getting me dressed at that time. Okay, so that's how
crazy.
Yeah. And she was looking at my stomach and she's like, girl, are you pregnant? I'm like, mm-hmm. And she was like, go to the hospital. And I found out I was 8 months pregnant. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So,
okay. And so, so you ended up, I guess, you started having babies at that point. Mm-hmm. And did you end up graduating high school?
I did. Well, I got my GED.
Okay. At what age?
I got my GED at 17.
Okay, so you got your GED. Did you end up doing any college or anything?
I do. I have an associate's degree in drug counseling. I also went to school for paralegal. Currently, I'm in school for criminal justice and health services. And I'm an A student. I wanted to say that. I'm an A student, even in my situation.
Okay.
I was gonna, I was feeling bad for myself. I'm like, oh my God, I'm homeless. How am I gonna do this? But I'm like, this is where you really need to step up and do you. Sometimes.
Are you in the shelter system right now, or are you kind of sleeping outside right now? Outside. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wherever, but
I'm gonna ask a couple logistical questions real quick before you get into it. So besides weed and alcohol, are there any harder drugs involved?
No.
Okay, so no drugs. Yeah, you seem pretty clear.
No.
All right, and has there been any mental illness diagnosis or anything like that?
I mean, I'm eligible for SSI. I mean, fuck eligible. I'm eligible. I'm way past it.
It's there,
yeah,
but no official diagnosis, basically.
No,
okay.
I do have official diagnosis.
Oh, what is it?
PTSD and depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
What age did those diagnoses occur?
Pretty older. Because I've always my mom had me in counseling, but I was just always. I didn't want to talk to them. I never wanted to really open up. I don't know. My spirit with them was never good. I don't know if that hurt me or helped me, but I just, every time, I don't know. I think it's from the things I blocked out. I still ain't willing to
unroot.
Yeah, because I'm afraid where I might go.
Because you know what happens with that stuff, right? That stuff is like a cancer.
Man.
It sits inside you, and if you let that stuff eat away at you, you'll mess around and have episodes just out of nowhere, and you won't know why.
I do.
Well, maybe me walking down this corridor that I don't normally walk down.
Right.
Maybe this is a time for you to open up and talk about some of that stuff.
Okay. Maybe. I'm about to cry, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm just like to the point where I'm able to deal with the things that have happened to me, and it took me so long to deal with them. I haven't.
Don't know if you can take the pain.
It's like I don't fear anything because I have my faith in God. So I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna open up because maybe God's telling me I need to.
Well, let's real quick before you do that. Let's put the phone down for a second. We're gonna do a quick hug. Hold on, sweetie.
You brought me to a point. Whoa.
Come on over here. That's when you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know it's real, right?
You got
All right, so go ahead. Let's open up.
About. Yeah, I just got to deal with the past things that I blocked out. It's just time to do that. The other, molestations, the other violations.
So like, what age did the next one or whatever occur at?
They were all around the same time, between ages of 8 and 10.
Okay.
And it changed me. I mean, I didn't play with Ken and Barbie. I wanted a family. I was looking for a family at age 13. But everything, I have no regrets in life because I've educated myself on everything. And I guess that's why I'm in school now, because I just want to be that one person to somebody else. But
yeah, well, this is the start of it.
Right, and you're showing me that in order to be that one person, there's still some things that I need to clear up. There's still some pain that I need to deal with, I can't get myself so wrapped up in my education and thinking that me helping somebody is just going to save somebody. I still got to save myself.
First and foremost.
So, yeah.
First and foremost, all right? When we're on the plane and if they say if the plane is going down, you got to put the mask on you first before you put the mask on your neighbor. So let's talk about it, right? So you talked about the incident that happened with the family member. And again, I don't ask people to name names or anything like that, but I do ask to identify what family member, because believe it or not, okay, so I get that, right? Okay, and so when that was occurring, did any thought of you think like, I should tell or I shouldn't tell, or were you scared? Like, what was the...
I was scared.
Okay.
I was scared.
Okay.
I definitely knew, like I said, I knew right from wrong. I definitely knew I should, but I was scared. And then one point I wanted to marry, you know what I mean? I actually told the person I wanted to marry them. I was... The
person meaning the person that was doing...
Yeah.
And so was this still your brother or was this someone else?
No, it was my brother.
Okay.
And,
So let's do me a favor real quick. So one of the things that we do on this channel sometimes is we have conversations with people when they're not right in front of us.
Okay.
It helps us to just get out how we actually feel without being interrupted or gaslit or anything like that, right?
Right.
If you could talk to your brother, go ahead and talk to him right now.
Oh my God. I would just like, I don't know, I would just say that, I'm not even gonna ask why you did it or anything of the sort, but I'm gonna tell you I forgive you. I forgive you because I don't know what you've been through or how you've been traumatized to open up the door for you to have that action against me. But I forgive you. But most importantly, you have to forgive yourself, because you will be enemy to yourself if you don't forgive yourself for what you did. I mean, I don't want you to get caught up in the guilt, because I truly forgive you. And I love you. You're my brother. At one time, we had a great relationship. And regardless of you did that to me, I never had to worry about you doing it with my kids. So I just want to tell you I love you and I appreciate you and I want my brother back. I feel like you're allowing your guilt to
keep y'all separate, keep y'all away,
and to hurt me more. And you're more of an enemy to yourself, bro. And I love you, and I'm here if you need me. I said, I'm here to support you. So
I tell you what, man. If he would have happened to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think his thoughts and his reactions would be?
I don't know. He's so hurt and so, hurt people.
Yeah.
So I know he's hurt, not from what happened to me, but the things that has happened to him in his life. You know what I mean? He's been traumatized. He's been hurt. I don't even know the whole story, but I know hurt people know hurt people as well. And I just want us to get through it together. So I don't know. I don't know where he's at with his pain or his hurt.
Okay. I tell you what, how does that feel to fully talk about that?
It don't bother me. Like I said, I've done what I need to do within myself to overcome it.
And just, and again, it's not just to be salacious, but just as far as it didn't get as far as penetration or anything like that between you guys, or it did?
It did.
Okay. I understand how that works. We've heard all the stories on this channel, just to let you know.
I get you.
Yeah, we've heard all the stories. So, okay. And so, did your parents ever know about that, or?
What? My mom had to find out, like, afterwards. We were with my grandmother at the time, so, in our household, it was swept under the rug. You know what I mean?
Like most of them.
Yeah.
Like most of them. That's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why my channel is where it's at. Is because all of these swept under the rug stories that we're unsweeping from under the rug.
Right. And so that's why, like, some of the questions, I still have that moral value of protecting.
Yeah, trying to protect. Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it, but we got to unroot this stuff, man,
right,
because the collective trauma that we have in our community, I don't think an army of therapists could help us right now.
No, not at all.
Like we need to all unroot. So, believe it or not, someone is gonna see you come out with this the way that you did, and it's gonna encourage them
no doubt.
to come out with theirs.
I know that. That's why I do what I do. It says in the Bible, you don't hide something from somebody if they deserve. Like, it's not like that. It's not said like that. But if you have something to tell somebody, you shouldn't hold back from telling them.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely never gonna hold back. I definitely want to be that one person to touch, because there's always that one person. You know what I mean? Like, I've met so many people, so many true humble people being homeless, where I've almost messed up the situation because. You know what I mean? For one, I'm looking for this world for satisfaction. I'll just never get it. But also, they're the most smartest people out here, and I don't know what the reason is, but it's amazing.
Well, it's an experience level
Yeah,
that some people don't get to have, and so it teaches you a lot about humanity.
Yeah.
When you're at the bottom,
Yeah, a lot. Survival.
As far as. So, because you said that basically at one point you felt like you wanted to marry your brother. Was he the one that got you pregnant?
No.
Okay, but because when you said that, it reminded me of another interviewee that's really popular on my channel. His name is Shay. Jeremiah now. He used to go by Shay. I don't know. He goes by both, Jeremiah and Shay. But the long and short of it is that he too was, by his brother, and he thought his brother was his boyfriend at one point.
Right. I believe I did, because I'm 13. I was young when it started. I was so young, and that's what boyfriend and girlfriends do. I can totally understand that. Yeah. Well, I felt I had to have felt like that, because after a relationship, marriage comes. So I never even thought about it. Again, that's something I push out.
Did y'all's relationship, like, I know that it's kind of strained now, but was it like, even after those things was happening, was it still good up at a certain point, or was it kind of strained? Like, once you started having babies and stuff like that, it was like.
I'll tell you what. Again, I was raised with the morals and values that if me and my brother are in the house and, hey, I fucking hate you, I hope you die. When we go outside and the army's out there, ain't nobody touching my brother.
Right.
So my relationship with my brother, because I suppressed my feelings, was I love you. So yeah, we're Geminis too.
Right.
Me and this brother.
What's your day?
June 17th.
I'm the 11th. 17, that's my brother.
Yeah.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Hey, man, shout out to Malcolm, man.
Hey, Malcolm.
All right, y'all are twins. Y'all are twins.
Yeah. So, what was the question again?
So just basically saying that that y'all's relationship was still like, you still were protective over him, but on the inside you may have been feeling something that you wasn't quite acknowledging.
I wanted to know why he acted as if it never happened. I think
He's probably ashamed.
Correct. I don't, and why ask why? But you know, our mother died, and I had a no knock, no call, show up at his house. You know what I mean? Because I always wanted to let him feel that he was accepted. He wasn't really raised with us, so after our mom died, I didn't want him to think that he don't have no family.
No family.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. How old were you? How old were you?
It just happened in 2018, so I'm 43 now.
You say what?
2018.
Okay, it's about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
My condolences about that.
Oh, she's here with me more now than she ever has been.
Okay, I get it.
Baby.
I get it.
Man.
Well, listen, miss. Listen, we appreciate you.
I appreciate
taking the
you
time, answering all of our questions, opening up.
Thank you.
If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I do. I have Cash App.
What's your Cash App?
Okay, so you're gonna have to use my telephone number.
So now, a lot of people might watch this video.
I know, but so okay. Once you type,
get a lot of 3 a.m. phone calls.
I know. Oh yeah. But no, they can't. It's just my phone number that's linked to my Cash App.
Okay, so tell me your phone number. Okay. I'll mute when you say it, and then I'll put your actual Cash App on the screen.
Okay, because when you go do my Cash App, I don't come up for some reason. So you have to put
the number in.
Number.
Okay, go ahead.
So 470-696.
All right.
4872. It comes up as "Don't fuck me up."
Don't fuck me up. Y'all in these Cash App names.
Don't fuck me up. Don't
y'all,
let me
I ain't mad at it. All right. Well, listen, miss. Like I say, do you have IG or Facebook?
I do have Facebook. It's Serena Arrington. You'll see my kids on there.
You say Serena?
Yeah.
Arrington?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Serena just spelled the normal way, S-E-R-E-N-A?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, like I say, miss, we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Definitely wishing them the best out here, all right?
Yes. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be getting A's. I'm grateful to be doing the good things in my life, even though the negative things have traumatized me.
I can't wait to see you finish school and do what you got to do.
Baby, you will see me.
All right. Well, listen, you make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Thank you. You as well.
All
Thank
right.
you.